We begin this half hour at the southern border, back in the spotlight in the United States House, and an investigation into Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas' overseeing of the crisis at the border, while the Senate focused on unaccompanied minors. As Wendy Griffith reports, this comes as North Dakota becomes the latest state to send National Guard troops to Texas to help with Operation Lone Star.
Governor Doug Burgum's executive order Tuesday declaring an emergency and authorizing the state's National Guard to help Texas secure the U.S.-Mexico border.
Roughly 100 North Dakota National Guard members in support of Governor Abbott's Operation Lone Star will be deployed to Texas to help secure the southern border. Republican Governor Burgum stating it's in the best interest of not only Texas but all states to prevent illegal entry at the U.S.-Mexico border and stop drug trafficking, human trafficking, and other transnational criminal activity, as every community is affected by border security. Meanwhile, Homeland Security Secretary Mayorkas was the center of a House hearing called Open Borders Closed Case. During questioning, Republicans accused Mayorkas of dereliction of duty.
Mayorkas has claimed his policies are not responsible for the crisis, but they are. He claimed he was handed a dismantled system. He wasn't. He claimed that DHS is promptly expelling illegal aliens. They aren't. Our investigation has unearthed nearly 80 occasions on which Mayorkas has been outright dishonest or misleading, and other instances in which he has displayed unacceptable ignorance about the basic aspects of the ongoing crisis.
We know there are challenges at the border because poverty and political instability are causing millions of people to flee their home countries. But the notion that President Biden or Secretary Mayorkas are guilty of, quote, dereliction of duty are absurd. President Biden and Secretary Mayorkas have been proactive in taking steps to protect our homeland.
On the Senate side, claims that some 300,000 children have been trafficked or smuggled across the southern border. The Judiciary Committee looking into the safety of unaccompanied minors at the border.
I vigorously opposed President Trump's inhumane family separation policy, and I immediately raised concerns following recent reports that unaccompanied children were being exploited.
We all want children to be well taken care of, but have you ever asked the question, what is it in the last 2 years that's driven the numbers up 357%? It's policy.
It's policy. Meanwhile, the Biden administration has suspended making online appointments for those seeking asylum at a specific Texas border crossing. It's close to a notoriously dangerous Mexican city, and advocates have warned migrants there that they're being targeted for extortion. Several asylum seekers report being threatened that they would be held and miss their scheduled appointments unless they paid these so-called Mexican officials.
Wendy Griffith, CBN News.